Okay, good evening, everyone. Okay, so today we are going to be doing conjunctions. Conjunctions are what? They are used to join sentences, okay? Though you can have sentences without conjunctions, but conjunctions help you to reduce the number of words that you use and join them. And it is very important, the placement of conjunctions and the way you use them in a sentence, okay? So let's see. So I've defined it as two words as conjunction of words which are joined to use two words or sentences. Okay, now types: coordinating, subordinating, and correlative. What are coordinating? Coordinating are the basic conjunctions that are used to join two sentences, and basically they're used to join sentences which are not dependent on each other. So even if you do not join these sentences, it's very fine, because both the sentences are going to be very independent of each other. So if my sentence is Harry is rich and Ram is rich, okay, I don't have to join them. They are very independent in themselves. But now, because I don't have to repeat this word rich, okay, I will say Harry and Ram are rich. Okay, what is important is to place R after it. Okay, yesterday what we saw in subject verb agreement, right? This has to agree with this. Okay, now Harry is rich and Sham is poor. Now this is contradictory, so we'll use the conjunction but, okay? Okay, now subordinating conjunctions, they are conjunctions used to join sentences which are dependent on each other. So if I say because not I spoke to his brother. Okay, so now you could have the sentence right here like this, but why? But because you've introduced, we know that, okay, the reason, okay? So because is what? Because tells us a reason. Why did this person spoke to the brother is because he was not there. Okay, so your because is very essential. Okay, it using of because you cannot you cannot say he was not there and I spoke to his brother. So because you have to use a conjunction which conveys a reason, because, as, since. Okay, correlatives are the ones which exist in pair, and these are the primarily very important because they are the reason for your errors in your sentences. We have done this repetitively yesterday also in subject verb. So what do you use with either, or, neither, nor? Okay, so rules. So some rules are going to be very repetitive, as I said, and some are going to be new. Okay, so now let's see what hardly, barely, and scarcely. Okay, what do they mean? So hardly means a short time gap. Okay, all three of them mean a short time gap. So when two tasks are done and the time gap is very small between the two tasks, you're going to use these conjunctions. Okay, so how is now this is the what is the skeleton of your sentence. So what is important here is whatever is in red is important. So you're going to have a hardly, you're going to have a hardly, barely, or scarcely. Then you're going to have a helping verb. Then you'll have the first part, that is the first action, then when, and then the second. So what you have to remember is, okay, you don't have to like mug up, but what you have to hardly, you'll always have a had, and you'll always have a when. Okay, you'll have a had and a when. So let's see a sentence. Okay, so hardly had I finished the studies. So as you see, my helping verb is had, and I finished the studies. This becomes my first action. Now you have a when, and then the guest started arriving. So whenever, guys, you're going to have hardly, barely, and scarcely, you have a had and you have a when. Now why should you know this? Because after hardly, you're going to have a no sooner than. No sooner than is no time gap. Okay, so hardly has a little time gap, no sooner than has no time gap. Okay, so this is the skeleton for no sooner than. So you should know that you don't have a when with than, you have a when with hardly, remember, and you had a had there. Okay, you can also have a did there. Okay, so here, see, I have written had, which is most of the case, but the helping verb could be anything else also. Okay, it could be hardly, did, or anything. Okay, So no sooner, then you'll have a do, does, did. Then you have a first action, then you have a than. Okay, so no sooner always comes with than. So no sooner did the police arrive than the thief fled. Means what? There was no time gap, just the police arrived and the thief fled. Now either on, as I keep repeating, cannot be used for more than two subjects, used to choose one from two. Now either or is always used to choose, okay? Either pasta or pizza, so either one of them, right? Like that. So you'll have, this is the skeleton, either first action or, and then a second action. Pasta or either pizza. Either you do the work or I will do. Cannot be used for more than two subjects. Neither, again, like either cannot be used for more than two subjects and used to negate both. Okay. So you'll have neither your first action and your nor and then your second action. Okay, so Rishabh is neither smart nor not hardworking. Okay. So this is to what? He's not even smart. You are negating both. He's not even smart, not even hardworking. Okay. Now, what is important? I guess you've studied this rule in verbs again yesterday, but it is a repetitive rules or revision. Neither, either, not only. Then you'll have nor or but also. But then you'll have a subject one, subject two. Verb has to be according to the second subject, right? Not only Rishi, but also his friends. Okay, so here you have but also, okay, but also. Both, okay. Not only Rishi, but also his friends are bright, okay. Remember, it is not also, it is but also. That is why it has to be according to the second subject. So when you have nor, or, and but also, it has to be according to the second subject. So neither, not only Rishi, but also his friends are bright. Then when you have a both as well as, now both and as well as are used, again, not for more than two. Both is for used for two and as well as is also used for two, and they're used to accept both. So now in neither we were rejecting both, we were negating both the cases. In both and as well as we're going to accept both the cases. Okay, so both, then subject one, then and subject two. So both Ria and Shreya. Okay, so that is the skeleton. Both USA and China are developed. Now what is important is you have a R. Okay, because both means two, right? So when you have two, it's going to be plural. So your this is going to be plural. Okay, R is going to be plural. Now when you have an as well as, now this is very, very different to both. Your whatever, so we've done this yesterday, right? So whatever comes after as well as is not important. Okay, so USA is developed. Okay, so USA as well as China, you don't take this into consideration. USA is developed, right? So USA as well as China is developed. So basically, when you have as well as in your sentence, it's going to be subject one plus as well as, then subject two, and your verb is going to be according to the first subject. Okay. Now, until and unless, these are very important. Okay. What is important is until is always going to be until, okay, till a particular time. So it's time oriented, and unless is going to be a condition oriented. What do you mean by condition? If a particular condition is satisfied, if condition A is satisfied, then only B will happen. Something like that. Okay. So let's see. So why I have written your negative, I'll tell you. So now just read this sentence. Until the light turns green, no one will cross it. Okay, so they are saying, so I can write this as if, okay, if the light does not turn green, okay, if the light does not, right, if the light does not turn green, okay, no one will cross it, right? So until is always going to be have a not imbibed in him, so it has a very negative connotation. Okay, so always remember, what you'll have to remember is not what I just told you. You'll just have to remember that it is going to be time based. Okay, So till the time the light will turn green, no one is going to cross the road. Unless it's condition based, another thing, unless you work hard, you will not succeed. So the condition to succeed, what is the condition? The condition is working hard, right?